So, early this offseason, I made a video about the Oklahoma City Thunder and the jumps I think this team could make if OKC lets them, actually play a full season without, trying to tank. And I thought a lot of the improvements would come from someone like Josh Giddey, but no. If you haven't been living under a rock, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been tearing the entire NBA apart. And out of the 14 games he's played so far this season, he has scored above 30 in 10 of them. And he's only scored under 20 in one of them. Right now on the season, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is completely dismantling the entire NBA. Before I get started, hi, I'm FLB. I make basketball content here on YouTube, and it seems like a lot of it's been picking up a lot of traction lately. And I'd really love if you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join the gang. We're closing in on 5K, and I'd love to hit that before the end of the year. So if you're willing to help with that and you enjoy the content, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. Averaging 32.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, 5.9 assists, 1.9 steals, and 1.5 blocks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander only joins Dwayne Wade and Michael Jordan as the only players to average over 30 points with close to 2 steals and a block per game. Right now, doing it on both ends of the floor and being some of the most hyper-efficient scoring, not only overall, but in the clutch this season. So today we're going to go through how he's actually dismantling the entire NBA and just how good he can be. Right now, it's very hard for me not to call Shai the best shooting guard in the game, and the only thing that's stopping me is the team success of OKC. Even though OKC obviously is not a team that's trying to win now, and I can't expect Shai to carry a bad team by himself, but to have them at a 7-8 record right now in the Western Conference, near 500, is nowhere near where OKC was expected to be, and is all because of the absolute show this man has been putting on. As of right now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is one of the league leaders in not only points and ISO situations, he's one of the league leaders in clutch situations, he's also one of the league leaders in pull-up shooting, but he's also been great on the catch. He's been one of the he's third in the league only behind Luka Doncic and De'Aaron Fox at shooting at the rim as a guard. He's been scoring in every single facet, in every single way, not to mention the almost just a little bit low of elite level defense he's been playing this season. It is absolutely insane what this kid is doing right now. Above 50% in the mid-range area to shooting close to 70% at the rim to shooting basically 38% from 3 while shooting a plus 40% on catch and shoot threes. This season, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been a revelation. Right now, he's shooting about 66% at the rim on layups, and he's one of the league leaders in drives. I think he is the league leader in drives at 25 drives per game, and the only 2 players above him is De'Aaron Fox and Luka Doncic. And he does it in a variety of ways, whether it's using his speed to blow by certain defenders or his ability to change direction, slow down, and speed up. And he has a multitude of finishes at the rim, with having probably the second best spin move in the NBA outside of Pascal Siakam, in my opinion. Now, the thing I think that separates him from the rest though is his ability to score in ISO situations this season. As of right now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has the third most shot attempts in ISO situations, only behind Luka Doncic and James Harden, while he is top 10 in points per possession in those situations, showing that one-on-one, even with him being the main ball handler for this team and getting double teamed quite a bit, he has been able to convert in those situations more times than not. But even when he hasn't been, he's also been able to pass out of the situations and create good quality shots for his teammates, averaging about 12 potential assists per game while only averaging 6 assists per game. It kind of does look good that 50% of his overall potential assists leads to points, but those are a lot of dump offs in the lane. OKC is not a great shooting team. He creates a lot of open shots on the perimeter, whether it's hockey assists or just passing out to open shooters, but that 33% or 30% that they're shooting right now from 3 is really hampering a lot of the playmaking that he's doing. But as of right now, I think the best or the biggest improvement come on the defensive end for him. Coming to the league, that was his bread and butter. He's very lengthy and has great size for a guard. But this season, he's been doing great on that end, whether it's going to the passing lanes, deflecting shots, being a great help side defender as a guard and blocking shots, clogging passing lanes. He's been doing it all this season at quite the elite level, which shows as he's now top 10 in deflections per game while ranking number 1 in guards when it comes to blocks per game. Now, I know those numbers aren't the always best to show defensive impact. When you watch the game, the man has been absolutely insane. And after his masterclass performance last night against the Washington Wizards, he is now ranked top 10 in the NBA when it comes to not only true shooting percentage in the clutch, but also shot attempts in the clutch, as he is 6th in shot attempts, but he is only eclipsed by Donovan Mitchell, Steph Curry, and Karis LeVert when it comes to true shooting percentage in crunch time. And right now, amongst guards that's taken 20 attempts in the clutch, he's ranked only behind Donovan Mitchell and Stephen Curry. Oh, and De'Aaron Fox, my bad. I missed out on him. And like I said, it's almost like watching D-Wade 2.0. The way he's able to slice into the lane, find creative ways to finish. He added a post game to his game this season, being able to hit fadeaways over the left or right shoulder. And he's also, his 3-point shooting is kind of streaky, even though it's a little bit better this season overall. And the mid-range shooting is absolutely freaking masterful while being on the defensive end, being a pest in the passing lanes, and using his length to really hamper guards and other players. While not having the quickest feet in the world, he's able to still play great defense and use his length as, you know, the biggest proponent of that. And again, that's exactly what somebody like Dwayne Wade used to do. They're the same size, and it just looks so similar. You get what I mean? I mean, Dwayne Wade was mostly speed and change of direction, and Shai right now is mostly change of direction in it, and, you know, being able to slow down a lot fast. The similarities is just extremely uncanny. Like the methodical way of scoring in the mid-range, being very, very fast and quick, but knowing how to decelerate and use a variety of finishes at the rim, being able to score over the left or right shoulder in the post, being a great shot blocking guard, being very lengthy on the floor. It's literally just like looking into a mirror. And as a Miami Heat fan that's watched Dwayne Wade for years, it's great to see somebody that doesn't rely on the three-point jumper too much, because this season it's some of the lowest attempts he's ever taken, yet he is shooting one of the higher percentages because he's very selective on the ones that he does take. So honestly, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can keep this up for a full season? I don't know if he'll be averaging 33 for a full season, but I definitely can see him averaging a good 28 to 30, especially on this team. And it's absolutely insane to see what he can do. And I think he can definitely be the lead guard on a championship level team, or the second option on a championship level team, while being probably a #1 option on a playoff team if a team is definitely built well around him. So right now he's playing like a top 10 player in the NBA, and some are even jumping to say top 5 with the numbers, which I can't argue. But you know, I can't really put him over certain guys that have done it over a longer period of time. But right now, if he keeps this up, I really can't argue against him being in that conversation. It's just too efficient and too easy looking for him right now. So right now, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. He has OKC at close to 500 with the talent deficiencies on this roster. It's absolutely insane. And I'm really looking forward to see what else he has going this season.